Alyssa.
And I'm Emily.
And you're listening to Slash and Slay, a horror podcast. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, everybody.
It is actually Halloween day when you're listening to this. Hopefully.
Hopefully. What?
I mean, they could listen to it after Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Please listen to it on Halloween day.
Yeah,
this is what you need.
Good for Halloween
It
day.
expires in 24 hours.
Yes. We're going to delete it.
No, we wouldn't. We would never do that to you guys. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
What are you doing for Halloween?
Going to the doctor.
Ooh,
spooky.
That is actually scary.
It is.
Because they're probably not going to tell you what you need to know.
Right.
You're going to have to pay money.
I think I have to get my blood drawn.
You're going to get your blood drawn. You'll have to make chit-chat small talk.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to be cold.
Although I used to work for this doctor, so like...
Okay.
It's like...
Not so bad.
Yeah.
That might be worse, actually.
Maybe.
I'd rather not know them.
Should I dress up for the doctor's office?
Ooh.
What should I be for Dr. Halloween?
A sick patient.
That's so smart.
Thank you. Thank you. You want to know my most embarrassing Halloween dress up fiasco?
Yes.
I don't know if this is the most embarrassing, actually. One of them. You knew me then.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you knew about this. So it was my first Halloween when I was going to school when you were my boss.
Mm-hmm.
And I was I spent all morning getting in my little costume. I was going to go to class dressed up. I was I don't care. I'm going to be cute.
Or are you going to be?
I was Belle.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And I was just literally it wasn't even that crazy.
It was
I was just wearing, I was just wearing a blue dress that I wear all the time and an apron. And that was it. And then I went and I realized that Halloween was on a Wednesday or something instead of a Tuesday like I thought it was. And I ended up missing a test in class, and I walk in and I'm wearing my Halloween costume. And so I went to the professor and I was like, hey, I got my times mixed up. Obviously I didn't. Obviously I spent
Didn't you
time.
think you were I feel like you were the one that isn't Halloween always on a Tuesday or something?
Maybe that was me. That sounds
no,
like
it's
something I
an
would
actual
say.
date.
That sounds like something I would say.
Well, I mean, I get it because Thanksgiving's always on a Thursday,
Which
no matter the date.
I would rather have a date holiday because it's just
a Saturday or a Friday. Saturday would be better.
Yeah,
because Saturday the last Saturday of Halloween of October is Halloween.
But I think October 31st has the significance that it's All Hallows Eve, right before. I think it has something to do with lunar. We don't know anything about Halloween.
No,
we just know that you dress up and eat candy.
Just know you look cute and you eat candy and you carve pumpkins.
I did carve a pumpkin last night.
Did you?
And it's a kitty. It's so cute. It's actually really cute.
We carved pumpkins a few weeks ago, and they literally molded within 2 days.
The pumpkins have not been good this year because yesterday I did get slim pickin' pumpkins, obviously, but they were just covered in flies. It was gross.
Ew.
And they smelled.
Ew.
They were smelly. Oh, I did. This is so I'm just being so random. We haven't really seen each other in a week and a half, so I think we're kind of catching up. I got a Venus flytrap.
Ooh.
And it came in a box, and it's called Little Pot of Horrors.
That's so cute.
And I did name it Morticia.
Yes.
The Addams Family.
Love that.
So if you have any Venus flytrap care tips, mine have already grown 2 brown little heads. Mm-hmm. So I don't really know how to take care of them.
Do you have to feed it flies?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Or does it just do that naturally?
It's supposed to attract them. They're supposed to eat them.
Oh.
But I've been giving it water when I think it needs it. I don't know. It's really cute. I love it.
Aw. I feel like they are alive. I mean, obviously plants are alive, but
that's the only plant I feel not silly naming.
Actually has a soul.
Yeah.
I feel like Venus flytraps have a soul.
Mine's kind of sassy. She's really sassy, fun. Mm-hmm. She vibes.
I love that.
Yeah, I love her. Shout out to Morticia. I bet she loves the podcast.
I bet she listens, and it's going to make her grow big and strong.
Maybe I should podcast to her.
You should.
To make her grow big and strong.
Yeah, you should.
Good idea.
She could be our mascot.
Guys, y'all want Morticia t-shirts?
Ooh, that'd be
That'd
cute.
be cute. Speaking of t-shirts,
Wow, that was amazing. That was an amazing segue.
thank you.
Guys, our Slash and Slay shop is open today.
It's open.
Woohoo.
Y'all can buy whatever you want.
Whatever you want. We have Slash and Slay merch.
Hoodies, crew necks, stickers, mugs, tote bags
Yeah.
of Slash and Slay logos.
And then we also have our designs that are like our girly collection, our Monster Girl collection.
Girly Monster collection.
Yeah.
Monster Girl collection.
Monster
I like
Girl
that.
collection.
Literally what you said.
So
Just backwards. Yeah. So if you don't want, I don't know why you wouldn't want to
right.
wear Slash and Slay merch, but if you're in the mood for something a little more generic,
Yeah.
spooky, girly, we have.
Spooky girly, but can work all year round.
Yes, it can work all year round. That is something that's good because I got a sweatshirt and it's super cute, but it has like ghost on it and it says
like,
"read more boobs."
Yeah.
But I can't wear that like all year
You can't
round. You
wear-
know,
I mean, you
I
could.
could, but like,
But it just feels wrong.
yeah.
in the
But I
summer.
can be like, I'm a vampire girl.
Yeah,
in the summer.
all year,
I'm always a
all
vampire
year
girl.
long. So we have Vampire Girl, we have Werewolf Girl,
Zombie girl.
Zombie Girl,
Witchy girl.
Alien Girl, Ghost Girl,
Ooh.
and I think that's it.
Yeah.
But you guys should check it out. That is our
That is
I'm trying to say our link is, which of course it'll be on our Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff, but it is dash the little dashes, right?
Uh-huh.
You call that a dash. //slay shop .printify.me. And eventually we'll get like an actual
Yeah, don't y'all worry.
link. We're just kind of testing
This
the
is
waters
testing
a
it
little
out,
bit.
seeing what you guys like, what y'all guys want to buy.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all will run there, spend your hard-earned Halloween cash,
Your birthday
on-
money.
spend your birthday money on the shop.
Yeah.
We do not accept candy as a form of payment.
We do not, but we do accept it as a form of love.
Please bring us candy. You know what? I was having candy the other day and I was like, I don't like this. You know?
Don't like candy?
I don't know. It's just like,
I love candy. I don't like the way I feel after.
yeah, I think
Hate
that was the
candy.
thing. I think it was my teeth.
But
and
when
like,
I'm during it, the beginning and the middle, it's great.
listen to this.
Okay.
That sounds like it was a hard cut, but I literally just went, listen. Listen to this. The Reese's that are shaped like something are better.
Yes. 100%. Pumpkin, Christmas tree.
Because there's more
Easter egg.
peanut butter, right?
Yeah. It's a thinner layer of chocolate, I think.
Yes, it's because the ridge on the regular Reese's, like the circular ones,
Is a
lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
my boyfriend said that that's wrong and that the other ones have more peanut butter and they taste better.
Wrong.
And that is wrong. Thank you. Thank you.
Wrong.
That's my favorite chocolate, Reese's.
And I haven't had
It has
any.
to be in a shape.
I haven't had any yet this year. I need to get
I
some.
had one, but it was white chocolate ghost, which was good. But I
Really?
want like a regular old
Yeah,
pumpkin.
I have the milky chocolate.
Yeah.
Guys, what is your favorite Halloween candy? Let
What's
us
yours?
know. I think we've talked about that. I cannot remember what we've talked about from
I can't
podcast to
remember
podcast.
either.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm sure we have, but it might change.
I mean, because we did. We said, "What's the best?" I remember we said, "What's the best Halloween candy?" And we both said Reese's.
oh, okay. What about fruity?
Fruity wise,
Sour Patch
Kids, or like
Kids.
gummy worms or something.
Ooh.
I love a good sour gummy worm.
You know what candy I hate?
What?
Twix. Blech.
Really?
I hate Twix.
love
I hate the
Twix.
cookie part.
I don't like Snickers.
Oh,
So
I
like-
love Snickers.
I don't like peanuts
I don't like
in my candy.
the
very
nougat
much.
one. Was it Babe Ruth that has nougat?
Or
Milky Way has nougat.
Three Musketeers. That
I
has
don't like
nougat. I love those.
Nougat.
I love a good nougat.
Don't like the nougats. Anything with peanut butter will be in. I will take that. Thank you. It'll be in my bag. It'll be absolutely in my bag.
Agreed. Peanut butter is the best. And Rhett and Link also agree.
Yes, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Um,
By the way, speaking of Rhett and Link, did you watch their they made a video last Saturday, the Unhaunted House?
yes, it was.
It was so good. And in the end,
Yes.
like I was
Guys,
I
go
should
watch
have
it.
known. I should have known. Yeah. So Rhett and Link's YouTube channel, their main one, not Good Mythical Morning.
No, Rhett and Link.
They made a like an unhaunted house. So they tried to find a house that was definitely not haunted.
And they even got it cleansed and everything.
And then they went in and decided to play this game, and then it turns into like a horror movie. That was like
it
legit.
was so funny. I was watching it and I was like, that's silly. Why would that game be there?
Yeah.
I did not think that
I literally, same. Even though they always do stuff like that, I literally was like, the guy literally in the listing said he had all these different games. Like, why does he only have this one game? It was like,
I was like, that is so weird. Like, where's Uno? Like, I was like, that is strange. But yeah, it was so funny. Y'all have to watch it.
Yeah. And it made me have a nightmare that night. Yes. I had a dream. Okay. So in my nightmare, I was in the bathroom, going to the bathroom probably. All the lights were off, and my husband was sleeping in the bed on his side of the bed, and I heard the door to our bedroom open, and I was like, Jared, and he was like, yeah, and it was him coming in the bedroom, but someone was in the bed. And I woke up. I haven't done this in so long. I woke up gasping. I woke up like, and he was like, what is wrong? Like, oh my gosh, you scared me. I was like, I scared myself.
I scared myself.
And that was because of the Rhett and Link video.
How dare they?
I know. So rude.
That's kind of fun.
So
now it's going to be like, what has scared you the most recently? This Rhett and Link video.
Rhett and Link's the very end of this Rhett and Link video.
Yeah, it scared me. That's so funny. It was a really good video.
Yeah.
So you're going to the doctor for Halloween. Are you going to dress up? Do anything that night?
Probably not, honestly.
It's Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. I'm not, where am I going to go? I'm not going to go anywhere.
You should get your favorite fall meal and watch a scary movie.
I do that every night.
Watch
a scary movie every night.
I love scary movies.
I love them.
I am going to work. And then I'm going to a concert. To Chapel Rowan at House of Blues in Dallas. And I'm dressing as Bridget Bardot Playboy Bunny.
Cute. You gonna take pictures?
Of course.
Okay. I had big plans for costumes every year. I think
we were supposed to do Sky High. I forgot until this very moment.
But
it's okay.
We have to next year. Next year we'll do it.
Next year. It's just around here. Guys, this sounds so dumb, but the traffic is bad. And if you want to go do something,
yeah,
you're gonna have to deal with traffic.
It's bad not because it's oh, this is a big city. It's obviously it's bad in a big city, but it's because people drive freaking slow.
Also, our infrastructure is not equipped to hold the amount of traffic that we do have.
Exactly.
It's our main road is only 3 lanes.
Yes, and the lights are
they're off. The timing is so dumb.
Yeah.
It makes me drive recklessly.
Same. Speaking of, the other day when we were driving back into town, this lady was driving like an idiot, so stupid, just swerving around people, going off the road and stuff. And we were turning right, so we turned right. Everyone turned. They swerved in front of us, and then we all turned right, and then we got into the middle lane. I wasn't driving; my husband was driving. And then she was trying to come over in the lane. She put her blinker on, but started to come over, and we were there, and we're like, hello. And as we passed her, she was yelling, I could tell. And I don't normally behave this way.
We literally had a whole conversation about this last week.
We did, because it's just very dangerous.
Yes.
Don't ever engage with someone who is has road rage. But I also had road rage in this moment. So she I don't know, we get in front of her or whatever, and we're just driving along, and then we get over my husband's trying to get away from her because she's literally just jumping lanes, and then after that she's jumping lanes trying to catch up to us.
Oh my gosh.
And she sticks her little tiny fat finger, I'm sorry, she was such a she sticks her little finger, she was this little woman, she sticks her finger out the window, flips us off. And as we're going by, I give her one too. And my husband actually got mad at me this time. I usually get mad at him.
Oh.
But I was mad. I was
she was putting your life in danger.
That was
and others.
Not there was nothing that we did wrong in that situation.
No.
So
we were just driving.
Get over yourself.
That's ridiculous.
So
I did honk at someone yesterday.
makes me heated.
But they were also very much in the wrong.
Yeah.
So it's okay to honk if they're wrong.
Right. Even though they will kill you.
They will kill you. Well, I'm glad you're alive.
Thank you.
Don't get too brave now.
I know. I'm not.
That'll be my one and done.
That was a one-off. If it, honestly, this may sound sexist. We might need to cut this.
Okay.
But if it had been a man,
Just
I wouldn't have flipped him back
Oh,
off.
no. That is not sexist.
Okay.
That's reality.
Okay. Because it was a woman, I was like, I'm going to flip her off. Because it's like, I could take her. Like, I could tell if we got out of the car, I would be
take
like
her
towering over her. And then she'd be like scared. So
yeah, good.
I'm like, you're not so tough now, are you, little lady?
Little lady with
That's what
fat
I'd say.
finger.
Little lady with your fat finger.
So mean. Okay, she was mean though. She was mean first.
She's horrible.
Okay.
I hope you're listening to this.
Hope you're listening, girl. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about the classic, the...
Do you don't know? Can you guess?
Can you guess? We're talking about the Halloween... What did it sound like? The Halloween movies.
Ooh.
13 movies. We're not talking about all 13.
We have not seen all 13, but we're just going to talk about them and Michael Myers as a character.
Yes.
Kind of.
And figure out if we think we could survive Michael Myers.
Ooh. Cast your votes now.
Cast your votes now. Which of us is gonna survive?
Please tell us which one you think would survive. Right now we have Halloween 2 on the TV right now.
It's literally happening.
It's happening right now, and it's a really nasty scene. Anyway,
gross.
Let's start with number 1. Do you remember how old you were / when you first saw it?
I think I was 31.
Really?
Yeah, I hadn't seen. Funny enough, I hadn't seen the first one, but I had seen Halloween H2O like 3 times, and I think I saw that when I was. Let's see, when did it come out? It came out in 1998. I think I saw that, in the early 2000s, maybe when it was on TV.
Okay.
So, that's really my experience.
Do you remember it vividly?
Not really.
No, did not leave a lasting impression on you. I remember it vividly because it's my boyfriend's has to watch for Halloween, have to watch this movie every Halloween. He grew up on it, which, wow, okay, scary. All right. Who let you watch that? The first year we watched it was actually a very, very hard Halloween for me. That whole day I kind of just cried.
Aww.
It was just really sad because I just was it really hit me. I'm not a kid anymore and I can't go trick-or-treating.
Yeah,
and it was
not the
really
same.
hard. And I wanted to just I wanted so bad to be home. I can remember this feeling. It was so sad. I wanted to be home and I wanted my mom to make her pumpkin stew. And I just wanted to eat off the crusty little pumpkin placemats that we have and dress up and go trick-or-treating and have, I just wanted that. But it was just me and my boyfriend and our 2 friends were coming over. They were a couple. And I was making chicken or something. I was making everybody dinner and then we were going to watch Halloween or whatever. And I remember I watched it with my back to a window and the whole time I was like, oh my God, he's behind me. He is behind me. He's behind me.
His face is going to be there.
Yeah. And so, I was terrified when I first watched it just because I wasn't really used to horror movies.
Yeah.
And so we watch this obviously every year, sometimes twice a year. And I was watching it on Thursday to get ready for this episode. And I kept jumping so bad because I was like, oh my gosh. Because even though I've seen it so many times, he would subtly jump scare me. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know he was going to be there.
He's always where you least expect him and where you expect him the most.
Yeah. Because he's also the blueprint for all slasher movies.
Yeah.
Forever and ever. He is the blueprint of a villain.
Yeah. Do you think he is genuinely scary?
I think he's scary because how do you defeat him? Right,
because did they really ever explain why he doesn't die?
Not that I know of, really. In Halloween Ends, we have talked about Halloween Ends.
Yes.
He does get defeated.
He does. Or does he?
Or does he?
That's always the question too.
But it's also like, who is Michael Myers? Is it the same guy? Is it a
copycat? Is it someone that keeps coming back?
Or like with Corey in the Halloween Ends, is it just evil? Like, is he just evil incarnate and it can pass on to somebody else? So it's like very ambiguous, and I think if you get bogged down by all that, then you're not going to enjoy it as much.
I think it is. There's like more like metaphor in there too.
Yeah.
Then I think maybe it started out as just like a slasher guy.
Yeah.
But I think as it's gone on, it's more of like an ambiguous character.
And then of course at the very end of the first one, whenever he jumps out the window.
We get shot like 6 times.
Yeah, he gets shot like 6 times, falls out the window.
Stabbed several times as well.
And he still just is gone.
There are a lot of in the first one, especially, I'm sure there are in all the other ones too, but there's a lot of like, I think he's dead, so I'm gonna like drop my knife.
Oh my gosh.
And
every
turn
time
my back.
Linda does that, or is it Linda?
Lori.
No, Lori. Every time Lori does that, I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, pick up your knife.
No, it's like,
I think I would just be like, I have to keep eyes on them.
Right.
Like,
at all times until like
somebody comes and relieves me of this.
Right.
Yeah. It's
because like even
terrifying.
if she left, he could still come after her.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think that's the thing is like you never, which we'll kind of get into this whenever we talk about if we think we'd survive, but you just never really know where he is.
No, he's like very.
He kind of be anywhere.
Is evil. Yeah, he can be everywhere. It's kind of crazy how like I've seen people like make jokes about how he must be like sprinting between
between places, and then he just stands there and he's like,
yeah,
like, trying not to breathe
so
loud.
hard. But he's just like, he has to be some sort of like, I don't know, you can't really think about it
almost like
an
entity of some sort.
Yeah,
not a man.
You can't get bogged down.
Right.
But that first scene is so iconic with him little, and it's the POV shot of the mask, and he's going through, and then he stabs his sister, and all that. That's iconic. That one scared me too. And it's the music, like,
yeah, and the music is very iconic, and it's very like, it does add to it.
Yes.
Add to like the scares.
100%. John Carpenter directed this movie, and he did all the music. I think he did all the music for the new ones too. And him and his son as well. He does a lot of music now, more so than anything. That's his passion. But yeah, the music is very iconic. And I think I heard that they had the first scene with no music, like it was silent, and it wasn't scary enough. Yeah. So that's when they added the music. Yeah.
Although sometimes silence is really unsettling.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, because like to me, because I know in horror movies, when the music gets quiet, it's when you know something's about to come.
Yes.
So I always plug my ears.
Yeah, me too. The one part that I'm really thinking about is it's like quiet, there's no music or anything, and then it's like the POV shot, Michael's outside, and the light turns on to his sister's bedroom because he sees that the sister and the boyfriend are gonna go do their thing, and it goes like like really like out of nowhere, and I was like like 100% expecting it, but still like
jump scare.
Yeah, I was still a little spooked.
A jump scare.
Overall, I think this like Halloween, the first one, is a near perfect movie. You know?
It is. And I think like, well, one thing that is funny is that their screams, like the women's screaming, is very reminiscent of something else.
Oh, yes. I think that's the point in one of the shots, right? But then
she's supposed to kind of think it's like,
what are y'all doing, you nasties?
Yeah.
But no,
but
yes,
it really is like when
a lot of it.
When Annie dies, and then when Lori's getting like choked out.
Yeah,
it's like I was down here and I was actually watching it before you came because it was on the first one. I was watching it and my husband called down. He was like, "What are you watching?" It's like, "Are you watching a porn?"
No.
I was like, "No, it's just Halloween."
It's just Halloween. That's funny. Yeah, that is true. Now I'm gonna be thinking about that every time.
A little too
They're really liking it.
They're liking the death.
I think also what's interesting, I'm curious to hear your thoughts because some of the friends that we've like gotten to watch Halloween, because people are always like, they don't watch the first one because they're like, whatever, it's old. a lot of them say like, oh, it's boring, like it's so like predictable, it's he's like cliche, but I'm like, he is
what created things to be cliche.
Yeah.
And I think like, I guess, yes, if you're watching it from the lens of having watched a ton of horror movies and then watching it for the first time, like kind of like I did, maybe you're looking at it and you're like, okay, of course he's going to come through the window. Of course he's in the dark. Of course this, of course that. But you have
he was the first one in the window.
First one in the dark. You have to look at it. You have to go back to 1978 and imagine yourself watching this in the theater and
I'd be so scared.
Not knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah.
You just, I mean, and yes, and that's where I agree with you that it's like a near perfect scary movie.
Scary movie. Oh my gosh, my brain is not like, I'll be thinking of something to say and then as soon as you stop talking, it goes away. It completely goes away. Oh, the one character that really drives me crazy in the first one is Loomis.
Is that the detective? Right?
The psychiatrist.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Right?
Is he not a detective?
No.
Well, what's he doing
He's
out
the
acting
doctor.
like a detective?
He's Michael's doctor.
Oh.
And that's why he was like, we have to get him.
Oh.
Right? Are you looking right now? She's gaslighting me.
I am, but that's just because I like this whole time just thought he was...
He does act like a detective.
I did not pay attention well enough in the beginning.
Well, he does act like a detective for sure. He just drives me crazy because he wastes half the movie waiting at the house. He's so convinced that Michael's going to come back to the house. And I'm like, he's not. He's not at this house.
Yeah, he's like, whenever towards the end, he tells the police officer, he's like, he's here. He's like, I'll wait out here and I'll watch the front doors. You go around back. Like, it's like you're just going to watch him walk out the front door. Like, that's what he's expecting. What?
Yeah, he drives me absolutely insane. Also, another thing that kind of was upsetting was the Halloween trilogy, the most recent one, the 2018, 2020, whatever, 2022. Mm-hmm. They kind of like ruined the first one for me because I was like, great, now this one character that's in this one scene, I know their backstory now because they have like some context in the other three. Like, I don't know if you know this part, whenever the kids are going up and they're like daring each other to go to the doorbell or whatever, and then one runs and Michael Myers like grabs him or something like that.
Grabs
that. It's so actually after the kid Tommy falls on his pumpkin being bullied and one kid runs away, Michael Myers like grabs him and the kid's like staring up at him and he like goes away, but he has that interaction with him, and then they made a whole thing about it in the newer Halloweens, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like just let that be a kid. Like, yeah. And now I'm like thinking about all the context, or like the context behind what's the little girl's name? Susan? Linda?
Lindsay?
In the first one. Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay, yeah.
Lindsay. She's in all three of the new ones, so I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know all about her now. Yeah. So it's like,
yeah, too much information.
Too much info.
It's nicer when you don't know. You know what I mean? But there was like a weird set. We were talking about this earlier. There's a weird section in there where like Michael Myers was Laurie's brother.
Yes.
I don't know when that started. Because in H2O, 20 years later, Halloween H2O 20 years later is what it's called. Mm-hmm. She's like claiming that he's her brother, and she's like the dean of this like school that her son goes to. And is it LL Cool J? Is he LL Cool J in that one? I think it's LL Cool J. Let me make sure. Josh Hartnett, he's in it. Yeah, LL Cool J.
Okay.
There is like a scene where they the son and his girlfriend are like running from Michael Myers, and they're in this gate. There's like a door, and he's like he is like, it's the most aggressive I've ever seen him.
Oh.
Because he really is pretty like slow and methodical.
Mm-hmm.
But this was him just like stabbing into the gate.
Dang.
And them trying to like, them pushing their backs against it. I remember like thinking that was like freaky because he could just slice their bellies.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah.
That's scary.
But that also had a very Hannibal Lecter-esque ending.
Okay.
Where Lori thinks that she got him, and they put him, like, they tie him up and put him in the back of the police van. She steals the police van because she's like, he's like, there's no way, like, he's not dead, or he's like, they think he's dead. Yes, they have him in a body bag.
And she's like, no.
And she's like, no. So she goes and takes it. 'Cause she's gonna like take it away. And he wakes up, gets out of the body bag, is like attacking her. He gets thrown out. She like runs him over. He gets like, and then she chops off his head. And you're like, okay, there's no way he's gonna come back. But it was a police officer he'd switched in the whole time.
Uh-oh.
And put the mask on. But I'm like, I think his like lips were tied shut, so he couldn't say anything.
Oh.
Because you think he'd be like, I'm not Michael.
Yeah.
But then there's also Halloween. I always watch the like really offbeat ones. Halloween Resurrection, where they go into Michael's house. Like a bunch of people go into Michael's house, and they're doing like a reality show.
Okay.
And they're trying, like, there's one guy who, there's this part with this one guy, he has on a Michael Myers mask because he's like gonna act like him because they're trying to get like views and stuff. And he is like, he sees this, like, Michael Myers comes up to him, and they're both in the mask, and he's like, what are you doing here? He's like, this is my gig, you need to get out, you need to leave. And Michael Myers is like, backs out and just like leaves.
What?
So weird. And then Tyra Banks is in it.
Okay. What year was that one?
2002.
Ooh.
Or, yeah, 2002. Yes, 2002.
Interesting.
And it's, I think Laurie's like in the asylum.
Oh, right.
During that time.
I know about all this stuff, but like I haven't seen all of them. I've seen only the first two and then the last three.
And I've seen the last one, the first one, and two middle ones. Two random ones.
That's so funny. Yeah, we're not really trying to give our thoughts and feelings about the Halloween franchise. We're just talking about it.
We don't know everything. It's just like, we know that it's iconic.
And I know that Halloween Ends is the worst movie ever made.
Yes, agreed.
So
Still to this day, literally made us so angry last year, if you guys remember.
If you guys remember that.
Go back and listen to our thoughts on
Halloween is now, though, like a movie that I have to watch every Halloween now, too.
It's just like vibes.
It's oh my god. Suspenseful. Suspenseful. It's also still just scary because it's like he has no reason to do it. He just does it. I think this also kind of like spearheaded the if you're not a virgin, then you're gonna get killed. Right. Because only like Lori was the only one that didn't.
Yeah, survived.
Yeah, that she did survive because she's the virgin.
Even though he tried to.
He tried.
But like,
if you're a virgin, then you're gonna survive and you'll be fine. Yeah. It's suspenseful. It spearheads all of horror to come from that, like the slashers and things like that. He has no reason to do any of it. It's terrifying for that reason alone.
He's this big hulking man.
Yes. Oh, you know what part really scares me too is when she's running to the neighbor's house begging for help and they just turn off the lights. Yeah. That is terrifying.
It is because it would happen for real. Because I would do it. I would turn off my lights. I'm sorry. Yeah. I would call the police from inside. Yeah, but I would not let someone screaming inside my house. I would not do that because it could be a trap, and then they would bring the person on my head if it wasn't a trap. You know. Yeah. It's just smarter not to, but you got to call the police.
Yeah, you have to at least call somebody. Yeah. There's that. What was I going to say?
There's that.
I'm telling you, my brain is not working. Guys, I'm not feeling well. Can you hear it? Can you hear my stuffy nose?
Can you hear her nose?
Give us stuffy nose. I was gonna say something good.
Something so smart
I was gonna say
about
something so
Halloween.
smart and good about Halloween.
Well, there's 13 Halloween movies, and that feels significant and purposeful.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Do you think that they will have another one?
I hope not. I'm sure they will though.
I hope not too, but I'm sure they'll. Do you think they'll just try to completely remake the first one? Have they? They haven't.
I don't think so. No, I think they may not. They might have.
They might have.
Don't know. The last three though. So the first one, Halloween, 2018, is about Laurie's granddaughter, and her family, and Michael Myers comes back and is like looking for Laurie. I want Laurie. Blah blah blah. And then the second one, Halloween Kills, is that same night, still continued.
Oh.
And then the last one, Halloween Ends, is like a year later.
Yeah.
So it's not really a remake, but it's like, you know, returns to the original cast of characters. Because it's like Tommy's in it. OG. Yeah, the little kids are in it still. The sheriff is in it. Yeah, from the first two. So it's almost like more like a revisit, I guess.
Yeah.
And nothing from the middle ones really apply at all.
Right.
So it's basically like 1 and 2, and then it skips.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I've seen them.
Yeah.
The other ones don't really matter. I'm yawning.
Don't do that. You're gonna make me yawn.
Guys, I'm so
bored.
I'm
so bored with Halloween.
You guys. No. I love this movie. I love Jamie Lee in it.
I know.
I just think it's funny how she was like, I was laughing at her this last time because she was just acting so pick-me. Like, she was like, nobody's going to go to the dance with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, get over it. Also, I think she was born with a 7-year-old woman's voice.
Yeah, I think so too. Because she sounds exactly the same.
Sounds exactly the same. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like her outfit though.
I know, I do
her
too.
Little
Those
pants,
stockings.
What are they? Like little flared bottom pants.
Yeah. Her blue linen top. Very cute.
Very cute. Reckon we should recreate
cosplay.
Yes.
I'll be Michael.
You be Michael.
You be Laurie.
Or we'll just be like the little kids or something.
Okay. I'll be Tommy.
Okay.
It's karate outfit.
Yeah.
I was always wondering, like, the timeline is so weird because I'm like, that is hours that the parents are gone. Like, the parents are gone for a long time.
Guess they're hanging out.
At a Halloween party, I guess.
Stay out till all hours in the morning. You know what I haven't watched yet?
What?
Hocus Pocus. I haven't watched it yet this year.
I haven't watched any of my Halloween must-watches.
I have to watch it before the end of Hallows Eve. I
have to watch The Addams Family. That's my have-to.
I did watch Beetlejuice finally, which I'd seen parts of it and I saw enough to know, like, but I did finally like actually watch all of it.
Did you like it?
I did. I don't love Tim Burton. We know this. But and I also didn't realize Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
He's so young.
I know.
Like, he doesn't even look the same.
No.
His voice isn't even the same.
And what's her name? Gina something. I just know her from the mom.
Catherine O'Hara too.
Yes.
It? Ouch.
The
and Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. The mom from Stuart Little. That's the girl.
Yes.
And she's from Thelma and Louise, of course. Yeah. But she's so hot. She's so hot. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I like that movie too.
Yeah.
I've only seen it twice. But
okay, so now we need to talk about what about do you think you would survive Michael Myers?
Michael Myers. We should give each other different scenarios.
Okay. Well, first, what do you think is like the biggest thing about Michael Myers? To me, it's the fact that like you just don't know he's there. Like, there's no reason for these people to think that there's this big hulking man that's going to... So they go into places unsuspecting. You know what I mean? So to me, the solution is just 24/7, especially on Halloween night, always be prepared.
Oh.
Be P.
Always be
Prepared.
prepared. How would you be prepared? Like right now, are you prepared?
No, I gotta get ready.
How would you be prepared if you walked through the door right now?
If you walk through the door right now, I would yell for my husband to jump down from the balcony.
Hurry!
And, well, the door's right there. We could run quickly. Sorry, Jared.
Right.
I'll leave you behind.
We'll just call the 911.
We'll just call the 911.
Call the 911. Okay, let me give you a scenario then.
Okay.
You're babysitting your nephews.
Scenario. Mm-hmm.
You're babysitting your nephews, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You are going to spend the night there. It's an overnight babysitting gig, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The parents, your sister, is out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids are finally all asleep.
Finally.
And
Jeez.
you are going to lay on the couch and watch a little something TV.
Mm-hmm.
Watch a little something, okay? Around you have your water bottle. You're laying on the couch. You have a blankie and a bowl of popcorn. You're just chilling.
Okay.
The kitchen is between you and the door, okay? And Michael Myers comes in from the door.
He just walks through the door.
He walks through the door.
Do I hear him?
No, the door's behind you.
But, like, is he sneaking up on me? Because
Yeah.
if he's... I hear every noise. Every little noise.
Okay.
I hear and I question. So I hear a little...
You hear a
little footstep.
Mm-hmm.
I turn. I see a big hulking man.
Mm-hmm.
And I say...
Hey. Hey there.
And he comes towards me. Great, because he walks slow.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I would throw my bowl of popcorn at him.
Mm-hmm. Slow him down.
Yeah, slow him down. Then...
While he's picking up every single popcorn kernel.
Right, because he has to.
He has to.
No. Then, you know what? I go on the freaking attack. I take my blanket, and I jump from the back of the couch, and I pull the blanket over his head.
Uh-huh.
And you see how easily he dropped that knife? When he got
That is true.
Yeah, so he would drop the knife. Easy. Then, while the blanket's over his head, I pick up the knife, and I stab him in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the blanket between, the blankets pinned to him. And then I would get the water bottle and I would smack him in the head.
Mm-hmm.
And when he falls
Using
on the
all your
ground, I would take the knife out and then I would stab him in the head
Mm-hmm.
and pin him to the floor.
Ooh.
And then I would get all the other knives in the kitchen and I would pin all of his body to the floor.
Ooh.
And then I would get my phone and call 911 while I stand over him with some other sharp
or something.
weapon. And I didn't even wake up the kids.
They're still sleeping
They're still
good.
asleep. So
You would survive.
I would survive.
Very good.
Thank you.
You win.
Thank you.
Now give me one.
Oh. Okay, you were driving out to visit your boyfriend.
Okay.
And you're on the dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
And as you come up, Michael Myers walks towards you. He appears in the beams and he's holding the knife. And he walks towards you. And what would you do?
Run him over.
Your car immediately dies because your car is scared. Your car dies. Your car died right then.
Car dies. Okay.
Or okay, sorry. Let me go back. Let me give you more.
Give me more.
Okay. So you're driving down the dirt road
Mm-hmm.
and you hear okay, and your car just kind of like blah, 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 and you hear your all four of your tires flat.
Oh my god.
You get out to inspect, and you're like, these tires are flat. But your boyfriend's place is like
Right there.
just right down the road, like not very far. And as you're walking, You would like the headlights are behind you 'cause you left your headlights on for some reason, so you could see. And you see a shadow, and Michael Myers is right there, standing in your way between your boyfriend's house and your car. I mean, not your car. Your car's behind you. Boyfriend's house is behind him. Michael's in the way.
Yeah.
You have your purse, and in your purse you have pretty thick book you've been reading.
Say a gun, please.
You have your phone. You do have your phone in your purse. And you have... Did you used to crochet?
Mm-hmm.
You have your crocheting needles.
Mm.
What do you do to survive?
First, I will say I wouldn't have gotten out of the car in the first place, and I would have just called my boyfriend to come get me, because I wouldn't walk in the dark at night because of something like this happening.
Okay.
But since I was like feeling a little cray-cray and I got out and went, Michael Myers is in front of me. Mm-hmm. I'll try to do a silly slide under his legs like they do in the cartoons. Yeah. And it'd be so funny.
He'd start laughing.
Yes. He would just start laughing.
He'd start giggling.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh, look at this girl.
So first, I would actually try and... I think I would try to go on the attack too. Mm-hmm. Actually, first I'd be like, are you Michael Myers? Because I don't want to hurt an innocent civilian.
Right. If it's just a guy standing in a Michael Myers mask.
Yeah, then I'm like, why you have a knife? I'd run and I'd whack his head with my purse because it's big and heavy and irony clinky. So I would go whack, 2 times probably. Mm-hmm. Whack.
2 times
maybe
probably.
3. Whack. And then while I was done, when I'm done whacking, actually before I whack, I'm going to get my crochet needles out.
Pull them out.
So whacking with one hand whack, and then whack. He looks back at me, and I try to stab him in the eye with a crochet needle.
Yeah.
Stab.
Right through the mask.
Yes. And then I whack the knife out of his hand with my purse too. Whack. And then I grab the knife and I stab him.
How many times?
Stab. That was 4 times that I said stab. So 4 times stab. And they're all in the heart. Stab in the heart. Mm-hmm. And then I call 911. And
has he gone down at this point?
Yes, he's down. He's down. Sorry. In my mind, he's down, and I'm like sitting on top of him.
Okay.
So then when he starts to try to move, I'll just stab him again every single time.
That's, see?
And just as soon as he opens his eyes, I'll be like, stab.
Yeah.
And he's like,
just straddle him and just have the knife there, and every time he moves, give him another stab.
Yes, until the police come.
You can't stay down forever.
Yes, and I'll say, hey, I got Michael Myers here. He's stabbed. I'm on top of him. I'm just getting him every time he stabs. And can you bring 4 tires, please? And then I'll be all good.
So you survive.
Yeah.
Good job.
Woo!
Survived.
In all actuality, if I was in Lori's position, though, for real.
Yeah.
I think she was very smart getting the kids, get the kids situated. The only thing that I was like, oh, are you sure about that? Was when she got in the closet.
Right.
And I was like, what if he went with the kids, though? Like,
yeah.
You just let them.
But that's the thing. He doesn't go after kids, though.
I know, but she didn't know that.
True.
So she says, go into the bathroom and lock the door. And she's just like.
I think she knew he wanted her.
Knew he wanted her specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe she just knew. They have a connection. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'd survive, though. That was smart of her to get a hanger.
Right. She did that, pretty quick. Yeah. As he was literally coming in the closet. Yeah. She pulls the hanger down.
Good thing he's clumsy.
I know. He kind of is. Kind of a big oaf.
He flops a bit.
He does. Would you have gone over the balcony? She opened the balcony, right? Mm-hmm. Would you have gone over or gone into the closet? I feel like I would have gone over. I would have just jumped.
I mean, at this point, she'd already tried to ask him for help, and her ankle was broken.
True. And then she'd been leaving the kids.
Yeah. So I guess the closet's the best bet.
I would have taken my shoes off and thrown them down over the balcony.
Oh, yeah, to make it look like my shoes fell off.
Yeah.
I would have taken all my clothes off and thrown over the balcony to make it look like I fell off the balcony. Yeah. That'd be perfect.
You fell out of the balcony and you lost all your clothes.
Yeah. She didn't hide very good in the closet.
She didn't.
You're supposed to hide better in the closets. That's like.
But she was also like, as he was trying the door, she was like,
yeah,
like,
she was being very loud.
Stop making noise.
Her whimpering is very whimpering.
You gotta,
very whimpery.
I mean, not that it helped. He was gonna get in that closet anyways.
Yeah.
But like,
be quiet.
Shush.
Shush, lady.
Would you have a hard time being quiet?
No. You know what I would have a hard time? I'd probably pee myself. Because anytime I'd have to play hide and seek, I would like be holding in my pee. Even if I had just gone, I always have to pee myself if I'm hiding. Start
thinking about it. Like, if you soon as you start thinking about having to pee,
I gotta pee.
You gotta pee?
I have to pee right now.
So
I'm peeing on your couch.
Thank you.
I just peed on her couch.
Oh no.
I don't know why. Whenever I played hide and seek, I'd have to pee. So I don't think I'd have a hard time being quiet. No, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have a hard time like keeping my mind straight. I think I would make dumb decisions because if I'm under any sort of like pressure or anything.
What's that noise?
Michael Myers squeaking down the stairs.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers just shushed us. Rude.
Michael Myers is getting our groceries in. It's so nice.
He's that is a very good sound effect for squeaky door.
It is. It's a good. I hope you guys heard that.
Yeah, I hope you guys heard that because that was a very good squeaky door. Michael Myers is bringing in the groceries and squeaking the doors.
Wet toilet paper. We got wet toilet paper.
Ooh.
We love a good wet toilet paper.
Who doesn't?
Is it raining?
It's raining right now and it's cold.
Ooh, it's so perfect for fall.
It is very cold.
It's supposed to be cold this week. I know. So excited.
Well, I am excited except my concert. It's going to be 30 degrees.
Burr.
I'm going to be very cold. But it's okay. I won't be cold inside.
It'll be worth it. It's better than being super hot, right? Or no?
Yeah, I guess.
Because you like are cold nature.
I am, but I still like the cold better. So, but it's going to be perfect. We're going to go to Barnes & Noble in a little bit and we're going to get some little coffee treat.
We're gonna hide our stickers in the horror section.
Don't tell the Barnes & Noble employees.
Yeah, don't.
It's okay. We don't like them here because they didn't hire me. So
yeah, we hate them.
Even though I had no experience and could only work for 2 months. How dare they?
And I could only work like 2 hours a week.
Yes, it was so rude.
How dare they?
Just kidding. We love them here. I don't know what else I have to say about Halloween. I like the movie.
I like it. Happy Halloween. Y'all watch Halloween this year.
Watch Halloween. Tell us what you think of Michael Myers.
Tell us if you think you would survive Michael Myers.
Ooh, that was rough. We still have Halloween 2 going.
Look at that's paint. Look at that blood.
I know. I like that though.
It's pure
At least
paint.
It's practical.
True. Well, it's not practical. It's not like it's just very horror, like classic horror
Technicolor
movie. To be like so red like that.
It was very red. This guy just found that somebody was all bled out and then he slipped and fell in the blood and died. So, which is pretty gnarly way to die.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
Hey, look, it's you. Can't get your car to start.
Oh, hey, my car's good now. Usually not so much. Oh, Slash tires.
I think this is the exact scenario.
Slash tires.
This is the exact scenario I said.
Yes, literally.
Anyways.
I don't think she's going to survive.
I don't think so either. All the cars are slashed.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, sorry, guys. We're watching the movie with y'all. This is like the old times when we watch movies.
We might do that. Gotta watch Skinamarink.
Oh, yeah. Skinamarink. We have to find a creative idea for another Krampus episode.
I know. We gotta
do Krampus
we just have to talk about Krampus every year.
We are gonna switch now full gear into Halloween, November, Thanksgiving. I'm excited for the Thanksgiving movie. We need to go see that together.
Yes, we do.
Thanksgiving.
When does it come out?
I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know everything.
Well, you should.
We're gonna go full blast. Christmas. Coughing. I got you sick just now.
Yeah.
Let us know what kind of episodes you want to see this holiday season.
Yes.
More Krampus?
Krampus?
My goal is to get my sister to watch Krampus.
How is she not? How did we not convince her last year?
Well, I did convince one, but the other one, not so much yet. But I think she'll watch it.
I tried to convince my husband, who was then my boyfriend, to watch Krampus, and he never would.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong for
that, Michael Myers.
Well, I'll watch Krampus again.
Yeah.
Gingerbread houses this time.
Yes.
Again. Okay, we're gonna have to.
Sorry about that, guys. I got my throat squared away. Thank you.
I got her sick just now.
She did. How dare she?
It was so easy.
So easy. So my immune system is
I just
crap.
spat in her water. Before we go, I do need to ask you. Have you listened to 1989 Taylor's version?
I haven't yet.
What?
Because I didn't
Alyssa.
know. I didn't know that no one told me.
What?
I was not informed.
Do you not follow her on Instagram?
I don't. Yes, I do, but I don't ever hardly get on that Instagram that I follow her on.
Follow her on all of them.
Okay.
Alyssa.
So
I am a 1989 girl.
I'm sorry, I'm a Reputation girl, so.
Well, you're next.
Well, didn't she do that one on her own? That wasn't the first one she did on her own? It wasn't?
Lover.
Oh, Lover.
So you're getting getting Reputation.
Yeah.
We have Reputation and Debut left.
Yes.
But I'm a 1989 girl. This is the best re-record, best vault tracks. I love it. It's the best.
I'm gonna listen. I do remember really liking 1989. That's probably. Well, I really like folklore too.
1989 and folklore are my top.
Yeah.
I'll have to bring my vinyl over because I don't have my record player. We can listen to it.
Yes.
Because I also need to. I'm so mad because I got it pre-ordered. My sister pre-ordered it for me for my birthday. Back in August when it was for sale. And it came in, and then she announced today that she has one of her singles, Sweeter Than Fiction, which was the first song she did with Jack Antonoff, is on the Target exclusive vinyl. So I was like, great. So now I'm going to buy another vinyl.
So now I have to buy another one.
Buy another one. No, it's fine. I'm sure it'll be out on Spotify soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, we hope you have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys. Please stay safe. Please do whatever you can to stay safe and stay away from Michael Myers.
Yes. Eat lots of candy. Tell us your favorite candy. Don't forget to enter our giveaway. Go ahead and... Oh, wait. Is the giveaway over?
Yeah, you can't enter our giveaway because we already announced the winner.
Enter our store. Sorry, Alyssa does the hard work. I just am here to talk. Go check out our store.
Yeah. Please.
Follow us on Instagram at slashandslaypod. The TikTok at slashandslaypod. And listen.
And listen to us talk. Next week, I believe we're talking about... Did they even play it?
No.
I didn't think so. We're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, the new movie that came out. So join us next week when we talk about that.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.